Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
In the spirit of reconciliation, Love on Campus acknowledges the Kaurna people, the traditional custodians of the land we meet on today, and we acknowledge the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. We pay our respects to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal, Torres Strait Islander and First Nations people. Hi guys, and welcome to a Love on Campus Footnote. This is where we just do a quick little bite-sized chat about books, romance, anything to keep you interested and engaged while we're taking a little break over Christmas.
We know you get bored over summer. We know it happens.
You need to listen to us. You need something to do.
And you need some recommendations from the expert.
Exactly. Right. So here, of course, today with Dr. Amy Matthews.
Hello.
And Kathleen Stanley.
Hello.
Kathleen phoning in because she is at home with her new baby, August. So we thought we would start with some Christmas book recs for you guys.
Which we know you need because you want to get in the Christmas spirit, right, people?
Yeah.
Especially Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia needs to get in this Christmas spirit.
So we're going to sort of talk about some Christmas books that we think you guys should read over the break. I'm going to lead.
Go for it. Oh, except I think you stole my author.
No, I'm going to do a different one. I was going to mention in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, there is actually what people describe as...
There's Christmas?
There's a little Christmas
Christmas
special.
novella.
Yeah, it's a little novella.
What's it called?
It's not Christmas. It's called A Court of Frost and Starlight.
Oh, I've seen that around.
And it's like, because they're in the night court, it's like, well, I can't remember what holiday it is. I think it's solstice or something like that. Winter solstice.
That
Winter
would make
solstice.
sense.
It's winter
And
solstice.
it is the equivalent of Christmas. She just doesn't call it Christmas.
Yeah, it's like a nice little holiday moment, and they exchange presents, and it's look, when you're reading
is there some mistletoe?
when you're reading the series, you go, oh my God, I don't want to read a Christmas special right now. I don't want to read a Christmas novella. I just want the next book. But you know what?
Then
it's sweet. If you need to do a little reread of the series and you just want to do like a quick little
I do like doing
bite-sized
Christmas
moment.
binge. I like a Christmas episode of things.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas episode book version.
Perfect.
So
yeah.
I think that's I might give it a reread actually.
I might have to read it.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'll add that to the list.
It'll give away the others if you haven't read them. But if you're a fan of the series, maybe go back and read it.
I think everyone's given away everything I need to know about ACOTAR.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned it all from book talk and from you guys.
Nothing new.
And you know what? That's such a shame because it's really nice if you don't know what's coming.
It is.
I know everything.
Amy, book rec?
I'm
Christmas
going to
book rec.
go with Josie Silver's A Winter in New York, which I believe is just coming out this year.
A new one, because she already has One Day in December.
Yeah.
So she's doing another.
Yeah,
another
I saw it pop up on my Insta, and I was like, right, I'm putting that on my list. So I haven't read it, but it's funny because in our Christmas episode, a month that we just finished, we talked about New York being like iconic.
Yeah, hugely.
And I was like, look at this. It's got a snow globe on the front with New York in it.
I think,
do
you know what? If anything's going to get me into Christmas romance, it'll be a New York one.
Yeah, done.
I reckon so.
And then one day we'll go to New York and have a white Christmas,
Oh,
right, New Yorkers? You
I
put on the
wish.
snow for us.
Kathleen, Christmas book rec. This is a big question for Kathleen.
Oh, I know
So
how
give
You
us
know
some
what? There's a
time.
couple.
Give us some time.
I know.
Go on, what have you got?
I actually just bought the book Love Light Farms, which I can't remember the author now, but I just bought that, and that looks really cute. It's got a really cute cover. But the book I was going to recommend is a 2022 book, A Merry Little Meet Cute.
Oh, I've seen that everywhere.
By
That's cute.
Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone.
Yeah.
And it is about the making of a Christmas movie, a romantic Christmas
Aw.
movie.
For Hallmark?
But it
Or a
is
Hallmark adjacent company?
No, it is. Well, I think it's a squeaky clean romance Christmas movie, but it's not a squeaky clean romance book because it's all about the lead actress is secretly a X-rated
Oh,
star, and her co-star is like a ex-boy band who has his own like bad boy like image, and he's the only one who knows that she's like, he recognizes her from
so
the
we're doing
spicy
Celebrity Spice pretending not to be
Yeah.
spicy in a squeaky clean movie.
And this is a plus size heroine as well in this one. So it's got a little bit of, you know, a few different like things in it that make it a little bit different and a little bit spicier.
Cool.
So I'm going to recommend that one.
And of course, there are other sort of holiday romances as well. Amy and I were having a giggle over the title of The Matzo Ball.
I really need to read it because it looks adorable.
Yeah,
It
that
just looks
seems
like
so
a
sweet.
good book.
It also just makes me really want to try a matzo ball.
Oh, they're yum.
I haven't had
They're
one.
so delicious.
And
it sounds great.
there's the Australian anthologies. If you like Australian romances and rural ones, they do anthologies every year.
Including
or
authors
every couple of
who are
years.
friends of the pod, like Rachel Johns and Victoria Perman.
Yes, and this year's books are about Christmas, rural romances, I think, and vets. Like every
Vets.
protagonist, well, at least one of them is a vet. So if you like animals, I guess.
You'd probably need to.
He's got to be a nice guy if he's a vet, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to
Australian
say.
country
Someone who's
vets.
like nice to. Just makes me think of Dr. Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So there had to be a riff on him in there somewhere, surely. Now, we were also thinking of giving some recommendations for books you might buy your family members, your friends, your co-workers, if you want to get ballsy.
As presents.
Yeah, Chris Kringle.
Yeah.
As presents, yeah.
And we're thinking specifically here that you might want to introduce them to some romance.
Yeah. So if I'm thinking about, I recently gave a gift to my friend Grace. I gave her a book. I gave her The No Show by Beth O'Leary.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Which I haven't read, but I gave it to her because I really want to read it.
Oh, so
I
you
was
get
like,
to borrow
it
it.
looks good.
Smart.
That'll work. That feels like she's like me. If I want to read something, she'd probably want to read it. So that's what I went with. I was also thinking of Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood.
Yeah.
Once again, that is another book I haven't read but really want to read. Basically, I'm just
So
listing
we
off
can
books
see here
what
that
I want to receive.
Friends of Georgia, you are libraries.
Yeah,
basically.
that's or
Georgia's
get
stocking her library.
You could do
Well,
that.
come on holiday with Georgia,
Yeah.
and if she runs out of books.
Yeah. And then, I was going to recommend what I think is one of Amy's top reads of the year, which is 7 Days in June.
Yeah,
that is
absolutely.
totally
Hands
my
down, that's my
recommendation.
number one.
Totally.
So,
Yeah.
Totally.
if you enjoyed a book, chances are you give it to someone else.
Yeah.
They'll hopefully
I have
also
recommended
enjoy it.
that to everyone I know.
Yeah. So that's a
Yeah.
good way to go about it, I think.
Yeah.
And then if we're just thinking about books that I would like to receive as a gift again,
Yeah.
I want to receive some nonfiction stuff. I want to receive the book Intercourse by Andrea Dawkins.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
I'm going to
article
throw
about
in
it.
a book like that too then.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what it is.
It's probably not going to be a surprise. I was thinking about books to give. Like a lot of people since Bridgerton have been asking me what else there is because people know about Julia, but no one else. And one of my favourite all-time historical romance writers is Judith McNaught, who I love. She didn't write that many, but they're just pure gold. Like she wrote everything. She wrote like Regency era things, but she also wrote a medieval called Kingdom of Dreams, which is adorable. But they're just really funny. They're some of the funniest books I've ever read. So I highly recommend Judith McNaught if you want to give people a gift. Anyone who enjoyed Bridgerton, they'd be good books to give. I also, if we're going to do theory, would recommend Bell Hooks, and I'm really obsessed at the moment with Will to Change.
Yes,
great
you know
Bell
what?
Hooks.
That was going to be my nonfiction suggestion as well because I'm reading it right now.
It's great, isn't it? I basically highlighted every single sentence in that book.
I thought you were going to recommend tomorrow The Sex Will Be Good Again.
Oh my God, that book is so good. Okay, that's my other one.
That's what I thought.
What's her name again? The writer?
Catherine Angel.
Catherine Angel. That book,
Amazing.
Tomorrow Sex Will Be Good Again. I also highlighted almost every
it's so good.
sentence. Yeah, so good.
Kathleen, any recommendations for books to get your loved ones this
Well,
Christmas?
yeah, I have so many books. I agree. What was it?
7 Days in June.
Mum brain. 7 Days in June. I'm like, you're going to have to come to go, this book by who again? 7 Days in June is definitely one of my top reads of the year. I just finished, for those who like Disney, who like a little bit of, the fairy tale vibe.
Yeah.
I just read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, and that was so cute. It's very like Little Mermaid meets and there's like a heap of different Disney, you've got to spot the Disney things there. It's a rom-com. It's very cute. It's also, you'll like it, Amy, because it's a young guy and an older lady book. So it's like, a bit cute. And there is a baby goat. I prefer
to be called an old chick.
Oh.
There's nothing ladylike about me, Georgia.
I told you I have mum brain right now, so I'm literally just looking for a word for woman then was what I was trying to
I was
find.
looking at Georgia and talking to Kathleen. I don't know why I called her Georgia. I was looking at you.
Anyway.
Oh, God.
That
sounds,
I've written that one down.
It's actually really cute.
Good.
It's really cute. There's a baby goat in pajamas. It's got like a little bit of everything.
Oh my God, there's an image.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Well, I think we have thrown out a million book recs there, and hopefully, it's useful for you guys.
And get reading this Christmas, really.
Yeah, get going for it, and get giving. Giving what? I don't know.
Books. Romance books.
Yeah, books. That's
and have a really Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and holidays. Yes. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to AuscastNetwork.com for details.